welcome back. So this is officially the new branding, the new name, MorrisMotionMedia. Only a slight change, but I wanted something that sounded a bit more professional, a bit more like a video production company, and I just wanted to change it up. Lewis Morris Media was kind of lazy. When I first started it like years and years ago, I didn't really know any fancy names or nothing like that. Finally just decided to change it and give me a bit of motivation to just do something with the name and just change everything. So YouTube's changed, Facebook, Instagram, etc. All the platforms have changed, and I'm going to be pushing forward a lot more professional, high quality images. I still will be doing a lot of photo stuff, but video focus is definitely something I've pushed more towards. I am getting the A7C Mark II and I will be taking it on POV shoots. We've got street photography stuff coming up, we've got challenges, and people that do watch these videos hopefully learn something, and I'd like to just do more consistent shooting with YouTube, and it's fun. I like doing YouTube stuff, so yeah. I'm also changing up my editing setup. If you can see, it looks a little bit different. It's still a work in progress, but yeah, we're getting there. Enjoy the video, like, subscribe, carry on watching, and enjoy. So yeah, we're shooting the manual Porsche GT4, all black with yellow details around it, like the calipers, stickers, the stitching inside, the seatbelt, the door handles. Yeah, it's pretty sick. So we're shooting today at, I think it's called Fine Shade Wood. I'll throw the location on the screen anyway. We ain't got a gatekeep, I don't own this spot. So we're shooting today on this FX3. I know it's not a photo camera, but because I'm here to do photos and videos, until I get a A7C II just for photos, I'm using this. We're pretty much just gonna do a 360 around the car. Different perspectives, high, low shots, shoot through the bollards, stuff like that. Just play around with some angles. This location is pretty sick. I've never been here before. I've scouted it, never shot here. Might use the side of this rock for a bit of foreground. I got this camera for videos, secondary photos. The stuff goes on social media. I'm not that bothered about it. I mean, if you look at the photos that get thrown on the screen, it will do. I'm not printing it out. It don't matter, man. Good thing I love about this spot is, from most angles, it looks pretty sick. You can get away with it. Obviously, I'm not going to shoot that way because there's cars in the background. I'm mainly just going to use like this area. I might move it over there a little bit. Oh, I've got to say the lens I'm on is a 16-35 Sony G Master 2, the 2.8. So the latest one they've got out. I'd definitely recommend anyone that's a content creator to get this lens, especially if you're shooting vertical stuff like on a gimbal. A lot of the time at the minute I am shooting a lot of videos on like 24 to like 20mm, just because it looks so good on a gimbal shot. The focus mode I'm using, tracking expand spot. You can have it large like that. I just have it on the far one expand spot. So once it locks onto a target, if you can see the screen, once it locks, it kind of stays, the box stays around that bit that I've already like half pressed down. So you half press this down and then it pretty much stays there. I just use that. You can use the touchscreen as well, so you can tap where you want it to focus. So I can tap on the wheel. I'll do that as well. Yeah, I do remember comments saying I need to take more landscape shots, so these ones are for you. Like f3.2, 500 ISO, 1/200. I mean, do the camera settings really matter as long as it's exposed and you're holding the camera fairly steady? If I'm honest though, I do prefer taking landscape pictures. Touchscreen coming in handy, just tap on the wheel. I'll be able to use this shot as well to do a 4x5 like Instagram shot and have this shot in the middle. So I'll throw on the screen what I mean. Oh, it fixes a face. Go low enough just to block the bin out of the way. I feel like with a lot of shots, perspective is so important. Like if I take a shot here, you've got the bin in the background. If you literally just go lower, do your squats, much better. Perspective. Well, one that I do want to do is shoot at about 24mm or 20mm and quite high. You know, sometimes it's quite nice getting the high shots. Again, we can utilize all these landscape shots for Instagram by making like 3 pictures, or 4 if you want. These days it's quite nice to get more shots in one, so people got more to look at on the screen, because people get bored quite easy. Thing is with the detail shots, as soon as you've got them, that's it. You don't have to worry about, you don't really have to worry about taking them again. But let's move the car over there and have it straight so we can do some straight on shots. The car's more forward now, just got a bit more depth behind it. It just looks
Just looks a bit better when you've got more behind the car, like more open space. Yes, that looks sick. Again, just hold it a bit lower so you can't see the bin in the background behind it. One thing I always keep on is a rule of thirds grid. So just find guides, rule of thirds, and then make sure that's always on, just so you can frame your car better. Or you can frame any subject you're shooting better. And if you're a photographer, you should already know about rule of thirds. Especially if you like being a bit symmetrical. Yeah, this looks sick. I'm going to do a landscape front shot. Nice. It's a good looking car, man. Thing is, I remember like GT4s, I was never really like a massive fan. I didn't love them, but I didn't hate them. I was just like, oh, it's nice. And I drove one, a PDK, so like an automatic gearbox, and obviously you can make it fully manual. Then I drove one of them and I was like, you know what, these are actually pretty fucking sick. But driving this manual one has definitely changed my mind on like GT4s, because you're probably in the same boat. You're probably thinking, oh, they're all right. Then you drive one and you think, actually they're pretty sick. I do that with quite a lot of cars. I drive different cars like almost every day, especially every week. And with my job, it's definitely changed my perspective on a lot of cars. But I've always been a fan of Porsches. I mean, come on. A GT4 RS is like every man and boy's dream. And just every gender in the world likes GT3 RSs. All two of them. I suppose a good thing about showing this video in one location is just showing you what you can achieve in just one spot. So if you find a good spot where you can kind of move the car to a different bit and it looks slightly different, that's it, that's all you need, man. So that's the shooting done.
Cool, so I hope you enjoyed that, just showing you how you can shoot in just one location and still able to produce a lot of photos, depending on the spot, of course. Free rules from that photo shoot will be down in the description below, or head over to MorrisMotionMedia.com. Play around with them, upload them, just give me a little tag. The next video coming will be either a A7C Mark II video, so basically talking over why I got the A7C Mark II in 2025, a nice little review plus camera specs, how it looks, photo and video quality with examples on the screen, etc., with some cinematic bits in there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and if you're watching this before 2025, happy new year, and hope you had a good Christmas as well. And if one of you have learned just one thing from this video, then this is what the content's there for. So the attention span because of Instagram and TikTok is down the drain. No one wants to watch the videos to the end, or they probably skip through it. So if you have watched it to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. We're at 6,000, nearly at 6,000 subscribers, which is pretty sick for me. It's just a little YouTube channel that doesn't really post that much. Hopefully the content I'm going to be producing over the next coming months is going to be so much better and more consistent now I've got my life back on track. And remember, the less we hate, the more we create, and I'll see you in the next video.